Hello everyone and welcome back to Under the Brick. And today I got some interesting Lego related news for you from the world of film. A trailer has recently been put out for the upcoming Pharrell Williams biopic Piece by Piece. And you may be wondering, why am I talking about this? Well, because the whole movie is animated to resemble a Lego stop motion. And I thought it'd be quite interesting just to go over the trailer and discuss what this film really is. Because I gotta admit, this could be interesting. But before that though, brief bit of history. So, back in 2020, LEGO announced that they'll be partnering with Universal for future LEGO movies. This is a 5-year contract, and we're 4 years into that contract, and we've not really gotten too much. I mean, I'm sort of joking here about it, but still, I presume a lot of plans fell through and some real-world events probably impacted their plans. However, Pharrell, at the time in late 2019, was interested in making a biopic about his life. This was during the height of a lot of celebrity biopics, so he was interested. However, he wanted to be a bit different and not do what everyone else was doing. And so, when he was approached by director Morgan Naveen about making a biopic about his life, Pharrell was very interested. Naveen was incredibly excited to work on an animated feature, citing the animated medium could better channel Pharrell himself into the story. Fast forward to 2024, a teaser poster was put out in January showcasing a minifigure version of Pharrell walking with some brick-built pieces behind him. I think it's like that evolutionary chart maybe, or the whole piece by piece. Reflected below is a real life version of Pharrell himself, hinting at this will be a biopic about him, obviously. What else could it really, who else would it really be about? Fast forward to last week, and a trailer was put out for it. And I wasn't really sure what to think about it going in. I knew it would be done by Universal, not Warner Brothers, and I was curious to see how the animation would turn out, and all these shots look amazing. I'm going to show you some of these in the video, but they just look beautiful. The colours and the sort of cinematography of it, even for an animated movie, looks amazing. I can see why both Pharrell and Naveen were quite excited to work in the medium. And also as well, the animation is being handled by Pure Imagination Studios, and they previously have worked with LEGO, mostly on PSAs and promotional material, and it's interesting they're finally making a full feature film. Even though it's a different animation studio, it still has that LEGO charm to it, through a lot of the surrealist imagery and even some of the jokes, akin to the first LEGO movie. I have seen some people rag on the animation a little bit, and I understand where they're coming from. At the same time though, it's not like they can just copy off Warner Brothers' homework. There was probably some different, programs involved, maybe a different rendering software, that kind of thing, the usual stuff that's in the animation pipeline. So I understand the sort of, I guess you could say, confusion, as in it doesn't look like the first couple LEGO movies. We've got to keep in mind that it's a different studio and a different distributor as well. At the same time though, I can still feel that charm in there. And I think that's probably what the animation needs to do best of all, and that is embody that LEGO charm. Onto the trailer itself, like I previously said, this film looks visually amazing, and it will be telling Pharrell's story through the use, I presume, of sort of dream sequences and stuff. And I think that's an interesting way to put it. I mean, it beats the usual of just recreating a celebrity's history through key moments and just sort of going from there. But here they use Pharrell's story and heighten it with all these interesting visuals, and it gives sort of visual insight to what he was feeling at the time. And I find that to be a very interesting sort of narrative device. Another interesting thing seen throughout the trailer is some interesting parts usage. This includes stuff like a sort of bald head piece, similar to that one egghead fella from Batman. Snoop Dogg has a pair of sort of 1x1 bricks on his feet to sort of give him a bit more height to, show how tall he is. And in this shot alone, there is tons of retired pieces from Bionicle and Rock Raiders, so you know where the people making this knows where it's at. On top of that, Pharrell and Naveen had quite a lot of discussions with LEGO about representing people of colour through the use of different skin tones and hair pieces, pushing them to examine different hairstyles and facial features. And I think that's really neat. It's nice to see LEGO and other people collaborating on how to improve their products for everyone, and include all sorts of people from all over the world and from different walks of life. It's quite neat. To get back to the trailer, my overall thoughts are I'm quite excited for it. I probably am going to see this. It looks quite good, and to be honest, I'm kind of interested about hearing about Pharrell's life, because, well, to be honest, I sort of know him just from Despicable Me and Happy. Everyone knows Happy, So it's going to be quite interesting to learn about his life, especially in this animated format. And because it's Lego, Lego makes everything better, visually. Before this video ends, and I feel like I should mention this because I feel like people will say this, we are getting a set based off this film, and it does look quite good. Pictures have leaked of it, like sets normally do. I'm not going to discuss them here. I'd rather wait till Lego puts out proper pictures and formally announces it, but it does look like a neat set. And that's Piece by Piece, an upcoming Lego movie coming out in October. Oh, I forgot, it's coming out in October. October 11th to be precise. So look forward till then. And that's the video. Leave a comment down below on what you think of this movie. What are your thoughts on it? Do you have any thoughts on it? Leave them down below if you do. Maybe consider subscribing while you're down there, and stay tuned for future news, reviews, some mocks. And that's me, Under the Brick, saying goodbye and see you next time. I won't disappear for a month this time, promise.